All right, let's start with this. I thought our team found a way to win a game when our offense wasn't necessarily clicking. When you look at what we did on the defensive end, I was very proud of our guys holding the team to 30%. I thought we did our job on the defensive end. When you have so many new pieces, what happens a lot of times when your offense is not going, a lot of times you struggle in other areas, but we continue to defend. What I wasn't happy with at halftime was that I thought we gave up 13 offensive rebounds. Now, that being said, this is the best offensive rebounding team that we played in a long time. And if you don't believe me, just check the stats. I watched the Washington game and they had 29 offensive rebounds and it scared me to death. I thought we did a tremendous job in the second half, limiting those guys to five. This is a tough team. I told everybody when we played Colgate, it was a tough team. And a lot of times, as people or fans, you look at the team and say, wow, man, they should be killing them. Well, Colgate had a great win on the road last night against Syracuse by 15. Texas Southern will compete for their championship in their league. They're older. They know how to play. The coach does a good job. It's a good win for us. It's a good early win that we got to build on and certainly get better in some areas. So, questions? You want me to repeat the speech? I don't curse. I mean, I don't curse kids out. My hands hurting though. I can tell you that now. No, I was disappointed. I don't like to be. I don't want anybody to be tougher than us. I want any coaching staff to be tougher than mine, and I don't want any team to be tougher than our players. And I thought we got pushed around, and we didn't make physical blockouts. We didn't finish our possession. So, Jonas, in a really nice, polite way that my mom would be proud if she read this, I just said, "Hey, we need to get tougher," and I thought we did in the second half. Well, we just gotta. I mean, I can't bring another 7 footer in. The NCAA won't let me get a scholarship right now to bring somebody in. We have to get better with what we have. And to our young guys' defense, we're trying EB, we're trying Jalen Gibson, and Ernest is trying to work his way into the mix. But guys, we lost a heck of a player. We lost, probably the best defensive player in the country. I know in the ACC, and he was a really good offensive player. He was developing into a good player. When I told you guys he was stepping out to make 18 and 3-pointers, he was. That being said, it's my job to try to figure out how to help these other guys get better. And our guards got to be better to help our young guys get better. They'll get better as we play along. They've already come a long ways in a short amount of time. And I don't want to, by me talking about Manny, which we miss Manny, but I don't want to disrespect our young guys who's going to get better and going to help us win a lot of games. We've been able to win some tough games early without Manny, and I want to continue to get better in that area. Yeah, it's not encouraging to me. I looked over there. I said, "Man, what's going on?" No, I thought our guys stepped up, and you're right, Jonas. We had so many new faces. With DJ Funderburg gone, you had a Braxton Beverly, you had Manny Bates who's out, and Jericho. All of those guys played big time minutes for us last year, and to look on the court and we stretched it out with the guys that we had, I thought was good. We went small, and I played Sebron kind of as a big guard, as a power forward, and we did a good job. It was very encouraging. Is JC? You say his weight room numbers? No, he don't have weight room numbers. No, let's give him credit. He's another kid that's come through this program that has developed into a really good basketball player. I can always point to Jericho. I can always point to DJ Funderburg. We can always go to Devin Daniels, CJ Bryce, Jericho Helms. But he's the next line of guys that got an opportunity last year, took advantage of it, and now he's playing really good basketball. I don't know if there's another sophomore in our conference that's playing better than him. Maybe somebody may be equal, but not better than him. And a lot of it, JC, is because he has confidence in the weight room. His numbers are not going to jump off the chart, but last year he would drive the ball and create shots at the rim, and now he's going through contact, which is good for us. Well, me and Cam Hayes, we got this. We go back and forth. And what we go back and forth is whether it's a better shot to play off 2 feet or one leg. And I'm almost there where I've got him out of that Euro and one leg fall away. If you guys remember, he took that shot about 12 times last year, and guess how many he made? One. And so now he started Oh, he's different. He started to finish. We played him for a lot of minutes. He'd had some problems in the last couple of days because a couple games because he was cramping up, and he finished the game. He made big shots for us. He did a good job. But as a point guard, I got a couple things I can go back and get on him for. He was 1 for 4 from the free throw line, so we'll work on that. Well, I mean, last year, if you remember, he was such a huge part of our. When Devin went down, we found we were 4-8. And I've never been in a situation where my teams were 4-8 in this league, and we found a way to win 5 consecutive road games. He was a big part of that. If you look at it, he had 2 great games last year that kind of gave you a little glimpse of how he was going to be this year. He played great at Notre Dame and at Wake Forest. And from that point on, he's been that guy. And now he even stepped up and took a couple threes. I think he took 4, and we want him to because he's putting in a lot of work, and I think he made one of those 3 pointers. But he believes in NC State. His opportunity is here with the transfer portal. At any moment, any kid can leave any program. But I think he saw his development that he's gotten here at NC State. Don't worry about it. It's me and him gonna have a bunch of conversations. It's just I can go a lot of ways with that. Um, but basically, I don't want him talking to the referees. Now, should it happen the way it happened? Probably not. But I don't want him talking to the referees. I'm the only one that should be talking to the referees. Yeah, and Jonas, I gotta find him more minutes. He didn't have the greatest week of practice, but he brings toughness to our team. We forget that we're playing 3 legitimate high school I mean, freshmen in college. They were all in high school last year. I don't know that anybody in our league is playing 3 guys that were in high school. And so one game it's going to be to Quavion, Ernest is coming along, and then Breon. And so he does bring toughness to us. He's going to be good as he gets comfortable. This is the first time that he's been 100% basketball player. He was probably playing in the state championship last year at this time for football. And so as he gets comfortable with our system and, become a full-time basketball player, he's going to help us a lot. I don't. He's coming along. I don't want to put a time on it. I have no idea when he's going to play. Not fair for me to say that he's going to play in 2 weeks, 3 weeks, or first semester. I will tell you he's getting better.